Welcome. This is the Senior Safety Advice Podcast, and we are so glad that you've made it to a calmer corner of your day. Here, we focus on real solutions, practical help, and the kind of encouragement we could all use a little more of. So let's get to it.
You know what's really wild? Most of us spend the whole year taking care of everyone else. Then the holidays rolled around, and we still forget to put ourselves first on the list. And then New Year follows the holidays. We end up running more behind because we've taken on more stress and more things to do, and now we're frustrated. And we just carry that frustration and stress into the following year and start all over again. But here's the good news. You can set healthy boundaries before the new year even starts, and doing that can change your whole year ahead. Today, I'll show you some simple boundary steps that protect your energy, your time, and your well-being without guilt. You'll walk away with clear things you can say and do and practice in the new year. I'm Robin Schultz, Senior Home Safety Specialist, and after years of working with older adults and family caregivers, I've learned this: strong boundaries create safer and calmer lives. I know the word boundary can feel like a big deal. Some people hear it and they think it means pushing others away, but that's not it at all. Healthy boundaries actually bring people closer because you show up as your best self. And honestly, setting boundaries before the new year is one of the best gifts you can give yourself. Here's what I mean. First, name what it is that drains you. I always say that this is the step we try to skip, but we shouldn't. You can't set a boundary if you don't know what's wearing you down. So think about your normal week. What leaves you feeling tense and tired and annoyed? What tasks or people feel like a lot right now? What responsibilities just don't fit in your life anymore? When you spot the drain, you can fix the leak. Next, decide what you want to protect. Is it your time, your sleep, your emotional space, your money, your physical energy? Pick 2 or 3 things that you really want to guard this upcoming year, and be honest with yourself. For many caregivers and older adults, the thing we need to protect most is our alone time, our rest, on our physical energy. And that's okay. Now, here is where things get hard, though. You have to practice saying small no's. Not big dramatic ones, not "I'm done with everyone." Just small, honest, gentle no's. Something like, "Well, I wish I could, but I just can't take that on right now." Or, "I'm sorry, I can't do that. I need to be able to rest today." Or, "I can't do that, I'm sorry, it doesn't work for me, but I could do this instead." You don't need to give a long explanation, and you don't need to defend your choices. A boundary is a clear statement about what you can or cannot do. Another tip is to set limits on your availability, and this is huge. People will call and text and message and ask for rides and ask for favors and ask for help, and most of the time we jump up and say, "Sure, yes," without even thinking. But here's a little trick. Before the new year, choose your office hours for your life. Maybe you only answer non-urgent calls between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Or maybe you just don't do any new favors on a Sunday. Or maybe you only schedule appointments in the morning because you know that your energy drops later in the day. Simple rules like this can save your sanity. Now, about holiday expectations, you know how families sometimes slide right into the same old roles, same old tension, same old requests? Well, setting boundaries now before the year turns over helps to break these patterns. You can say things like, "I love you, but I can't host this year." Or, if you've already hosted, "I love you, but I can't do this again next year." Or, say something like, "I can come over for 2 hours, but I need to leave after that." Or you can even say something like, "I can help with the food, but I can't do the whole meal." Use time limits, use energy limits, use emotional limits. These are tools, they're not walls. Another thing to remember is your needs matter, and they don't need to be dramatic needs in order to be real. A lot of people feel guilty when they set boundaries, especially those with a caregiver's heart. They think, oh, I should be able to do more, but you're human, and humans need to have balance. Think about boundaries like guardrails on a road. They don't stop you from driving, but they do stop you from going over the edge. So now remember that a boundary works best when you say it before you're stressed and overwhelmed, and when you say it calmly. This helps people hear you without feeling pushed away, and it keeps you from hitting that boiling point and going over. So try these simple phrases. Things like, I need a little more space right now. I need some quiet time to recharge. I can help you with this, but I cannot help with that. Or, I am not available today, but I can help tomorrow afternoon. It's short, it's clear, it's kind, and that's the sweet spot you want to hit. And also remember to set boundaries with yourself. We all forget this part. Sometimes the hardest boundaries are the ones we break on our own. Things like getting caught up in watching television or social media or playing computer games, skipping meals, doing 2 or 3 more chores after you promised yourself that you'd rest, taking on everyone else's stress. Instead, choose 1 or 2 personal boundaries for the new year. Maybe you say, I go to bed at 10 p.m. or I take 1 half-hour break every afternoon, or I'm allowed to rest without feeling guilty about it. Small shifts like this can change everything. And finally, give yourself grace. You're not going to get this perfect because no one does. Boundaries take practice. They wobble at first, they restart a few times, but every time you speak up, you will get stronger. You'll get more confident, and you build a healthier life that actually fits who you are right now. Which is the goal, right? You want not perfection, but you want peace. So thank you for joining me today. Please share this episode with someone you care about who might benefit from the information I just shared. Additionally, you'll find more resources for seniors and caregivers on our website at seniorsafetyadvice.com. And if you haven't already, also be sure to check out our other website at aginginplacedirectory.com, which is full of helpful tools and trusted professionals to support your aging in place. And lastly, come back tomorrow for another daily moment of guidance and encouragement right here on the Senior Safety Advice Podcast. Until next time, take care. Bye.
This podcast is part of our mission to help older adults live safely and independently. If you'd like to take the next step, visit aginginplacedirectory.com, where you'll find specialists, helpful resources, and inspiration to make every home your place to thrive.